Yeah.
Do my little thing
Check
again.
it. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, playing some Disney tracks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 10% into his house.
All right, welcome. Another episode of In Bed with Armand and Angelina. And Armand is wearing one of his favorite shirts that he wears all the time.
I love it. Angelina bought me this when we went to see Hamilton in Chicago, baby. Dope. Anyway, hey, yo, I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah.
We're coming to you live from the new normal. It's not new, but it's not normal. It's kind of a combination of the two, the normal and the new. It's the new normal. Yeah.
And this is my shirt today.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Kind of going with a matching color theme, like Mel say right here.
That's right.
She's of little word. I'm of overabundance of words.
Well, you know, it's kind of like who we are, right?
Is who we are. I'm the
You
mouth
stand
of the South.
out and have writing on your shirt, and I'm kind of boring. I just wear my own little...
It's not boring. It's
simple.
subtle.
I'm more simple.
You are like the drip of water that forges out the canyon. I'm like a clanking cymbal.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about that kind of stuff today, I think. Who knows? Okay, daily word. Today's daily word is adventure. I am ready for spiritual adventure. My adventurous spiritual self is traveling through space and time on a great journey of growth and discovery. I take Helen Keller's inspirational words, life is either a daring adventure or nothing, as a challenge to fulfill my destiny as an evolving soul. With faith, I am empowered to overcome any fears about the conditions of my life or the possibilities for my future. As a spiritual being, I remember that I am expressing my divine qualities through all my life circumstances. Today, I meet this challenge and shift my awareness into my higher being, the self in me that is unlimited. With each deep breath, I rise higher and expand into the infinite presence of God. I feel my soul shining within me as my thoughts and feelings grow lighter and brighter. And scripture, this was inspired by Isaiah chapter 4, verse 6. From this time forward, I make you hear new things, hidden things that you have not known.
Wow, if that isn't perfect. If there aren't a lot of new things and hidden things. By the way, shout out to my friend Stan Lubowicki, Fort Myers, calling me in the middle of my broadcast. That is not cool, yo.
Yeah, talk about like trying not to laugh when you're reading something that's very powerful.
I love it. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to the Weather Channel, which first aired on this day in 1982. Since then, they've covered countless weather events, including rare occurrences like sun dogs, frost quakes, and even thunder snow. But so far, no Sharknadoes.
I didn't get that.
Sharknado is a movie they did years ago where these sharks flew through the air and killed people, and it was so popular they did a few of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, our music videos, you know, get like maybe 500 views. Sharknado, they did Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3. You know what? There's like no account for taste, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
By the way, we would like to introduce you to our rappers in case you don't know.
Yeah.
My rapper name is Tithe Boy, because I give where I'm spiritually fed, aka 10%. And this is my rapper girl. Yep. A whole new girl. Anyway, we might do that song, you know. Anyway, what I'm saying is her name is Nameen. So let's say that together. Nameen. Because you know what? She's looking good. Nameen. Yeah, okay. Sorry for you folks that have seen that 1,000 times.
All right, well.
Time for a quote.
Well, I was just going to just say it's good that we talked about being unattached and being in the flow of life yesterday because, again, we couldn't get it uploaded for like 4 hours later, right?
That's right.
And now we kind of just know that's a thing. And it doesn't stress us. We just go, okay. And then when it was uploaded, Armand goes, yay, 4 hours. And it's here now.
That's the new normal.
That's the new normal. Okay, now I'll do a quote. So we're going to talk about adventure today. And so this is the quote that I came up with. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving definitely isn't for you. And that's Stephen Wright.
Right. I did do a skydiving with my girlfriend at the time. Shout out to Jane, wherever you are, what part of the world. But we both did a tandem skydive on the same day. And it was exhilarating, 13,500 feet. And Angelina said she wouldn't do it.
No way.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about why some people maybe have that wanting adventure all the time, and some of us aren't quite that way.
Is it nurture or is it nature? I would say it's a combination of both.
I bet you're right.
Because it's in my nature, but it was also nurtured because my family were risk takers and adventurers and musicians and performers and all that kind of stuff.
Right. And my message as a kid was more do what's correct, do what's appropriate, make sure that it's safe. And then in my late 20s, I got a fear of heights. I was walking up the tower at Plymouth Rock. Is that correct? Anyway, the lookout.
Some cool place, yo.
Yeah, on Cape Cod. And when I got to the very top, as I'm walking up the spiral staircase up to the top, I'm starting to panic, going, oh my gosh, is it safe? Is it safe up there? And when I got out there, I could not go to the edge. I had to lean up against the wall. And from that day on, I was afraid of heights. And so I can't do anything like skydiving or any roller coasters or anything that's height, because I panic. I have panic attacks, and it's not fun, and it's not really good for my body to go through that. So I stopped doing those kind of things several years ago.
Yeah, and your upbringing was not as much of a risk-taking kind of upbringing, right?
Right, because I wanted to be appropriate, look good, don't do anything that's going to make me look silly.
And we have talked in the past how blessed we are that we're such good compliments. We get along really well 90% of the time. Whoa! Get off of there. Anyway, I was watching my favorite news anchor this morning.
Is this live?
It's live. Michael Smerconish, who comes on CNN at 9 a.m. Every Saturday. If you want some objective news, it's one of the very few places that you can find it.
Right.
I'm not putting down the news. I'm just saying it's not very objective. Right. So, yeah.
So what would you say is the most adventurous thing you've ever done? I'm thinking the skydiving thing would be it, but you've done a lot of fun, crazy things.
I would say quitting my band in the late 90s to go on the road and be a New Thought musical minister was pretty bold and adventurous, and it's worked out really, really well.
Cool. I was trying to think last night what would be the most adventurous thing I've ever done. And I remember back in the early 90s, I went skiing in Colorado, and the instructor asked everyone, what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done? And people are like, bungee jumping out of planes, blah, blah, blah. And I said, being on these skis right here today is the most adventurous thing I've ever done. And of course, everyone started laughing, but it was true. That is true.
That's cool. We're good. Oh, and I was telling you earlier, we do really get along amazingly. And when we get into our stuff, we call it our doo-doo. Get into our doo-doo, we get out of it very quickly. We start laughing about it, and we realize that it's really not all that important. But we have talked about if we ever had children, bio kids. We have lots of kids out there that we connect with. And my son from Big Brothers Big Sisters, David, and his wife and their 2 kids, they feel like family to us. But bio kids we haven't had. We thought that would be the most challenging thing for our relationship.
Yes.
Because
we would definitely be different. We'd have different parenting skills.
Oh my God. I think that there would be some serious issues because she would want them to be in a hermetically sealed bubble whenever they went out of the house to make sure nothing happened to them.
That's not true.
And I would be like, here's some scissors.
Go run.
I want you to go run, and you're going to find out why not to do that? I mean,
Well, there is some truth to all of that.
that's an exaggeration, but
That
it's
is
still
like
the
that.
basic truth. So I think we covered it.
I think that's it.
That's awesome.
Will you just do one more thing?
What?
Will you do the Steve Irwin adventure thing that you're so good at about the drawer?
Oh, I'm a big Crocodile Hunter fan, and so I used to do impressions of him. So let's see if I can do it. Crikey! Watch as I put this poisonous tarantula in my wife's underwear drawer. Now that's an adventure. Crikey! Anyway, all right. Oh, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. On YouTube streaming. I'll also have it posted on Facebook. I'll put it on like an hour before. It'll be like a little premiere. We're going to premiere it at 6 p.m. Our Native American flute.
Right.
Concert/meditation. It'll be totally different from what we did last week. Be much more subtle. Angelina will sing a bit, play her harp a bit, mostly around the flute, and there'll probably be about 10 minutes of it will be meditative. And so we hope that you will join us for that. Shout out and thank you to all the people that have been contributing to us because of you, we get to keep doing silly videos and having fun. Okay.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. We'll be singing virtually at Unity of Citrus County this Sunday morning, tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Yeah, 10% into his house, yo, and I mean.